My name's Maria Malone. My husband Mike and I have been married for almost 20 years.
I'm married to Maria Malone and I have 3 children, Nicholas, Alexander, and Michaela.
My name is Jenny Galliani and I am a mother of 4 children, married to my husband Dave.
We have 4 kids, Grace, Sophia, Tommy, and Rocco.
Being a mother of 4 kids is the most amazing job I think that I could ever have.
I'm the luckiest mom in the world to be their mom.
Having our 4 kids is definitely a blessing.
Having the children we have is an amazing gift.
I can't imagine my life without my kids.
Mike and I, when we were married about 7 years, found out that we were not going to have biological children. And so that was really devastating. It was really hard to hear that because we so much wanted to have a family and to have children to love, and we just felt like we had so much love to give.
I had just put up all the Christmas decorations. It was right after Thanksgiving, and feeling sad that another Christmas was going to go by where I wouldn't be a mom, and then the call came. We had matched with the birth mother in Florida, and she was due on Christmas Eve. It was really exciting, and then in the end, Gracie came 2 weeks early. We got to show the whole family Gracie on Christmas Eve. It was the best Christmas ever.
When we found out that we weren't able to have children, Maria had thought about adoption, and I thought, yeah, that'll work. Let's try that.
You know, we often get asked about the adoption process and how it works.
First, you would be choosing whether you want to work with an adoption facilitator, an attorney, or an adoption agency.
We've been very fortunate to build relationships with our birth mothers, and they're relationships that we cherish.
You know, it's been like an extended family kind of situation. They are giving the most amazing gift they could ever give to anyone in their lives.
Each adoption process, each adoption is a different story. They're all different, but they're all miracles and they're all special in their own ways.
To say to Mike and I want you to be the parents of my child. You know, how do you thank someone for that? I'm gonna cry.
I love my mom more than anything in the world. She's beautiful than anything in the world.
All of my kids were brought to Dave and I through the gift of adoption. Grace, she'll be 13 next month. She is small but mighty, and she's into horseback riding.
She really has always been very into animals.
I think she'll be some sort of a vet one day. My second oldest, Sophia, is 11. She's in 6th grade.
Sophia is our artistic one.
She's very funny, really talented with art.
Tommy's next, he's 6.
He's a very bright boy, very sensitive kid.
Got a lot of energy, but real sweet kid.
And then I have Rocco.
It's always fun coming home and little Rocco, you know, running to the door and saying Daddy's home.
He's a big boy and he's full of life and he's funny.
I did it!
Sophia makes him a milkshake every single day. Every day when she comes home from school, they get the whole thing out, they make it together. You'll hear him when she comes home, a milkshake. So.
Nicholas is the oldest, he's 11. He's very into playing the drums.
My son Alex, oh Alex, whenever he leaves in the morning, he'll say, Mom, love you 10,000. So I always say, I love you 50,000. Both the boys are in Cub Scouts actually, and they really enjoy that. And Michaela, well, Michaela's our little girl. She gives great hugs and she adores her daddy.
She's just the cutest thing and just a happy girl and super smart. We started the process of adoption, and during that you're very focused on, oh, we're adopting kids. But it's funny, you know, you fast forward years later and it's not really the thing that's on your mind. It's just really your family.
So many times we've had people find out that our children are adopted. They're like, wow, we would have never guessed.
It's not something you see them as your adopted kid, just they're your kids.
Having our children now is just amazing. The fact that we have 3, they just bring us so much joy. And not only to me and Mike, but to our families, you know, to everyone that knows them. To be a mom is really just the greatest gift.
Before we adopted, we really didn't know if we would have children, so it's basically a miracle in action.
Our children's birth mothers have given us a gift beyond gifts.
We're so grateful for our birth parents. I think having children any way you have them is definitely a leap of faith. Adoption is by far the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me personally. Once you have that child in your arms, all those fears and thoughts, worries that you had before, they really do go away. It's an incredible journey.
We want so much to make sure people know about adoption and that it exists, and what a beautiful process it is.
I've watched so many people adopt beautiful children.
You know, might not be right for everyone, but if parenting isn't an option, the hope is that, you know, they would consider adoption because it really is, it's such a loving option.
The word option is in adoption.
So first and foremost, I would say, you know, for women to know that there is support and there is help. They just need to go find it.
We're very happy that we've adopted. It was, you know, difficult at times, but overall the journey has been a great experience.
It's a dream come true, and all because of 3 very special, amazing women that made that happen.
I would just encourage everyone to believe that it really can happen, and it really is awesome.